grab him, he kind of you get a hold. You get a hold. Mara, you start to miss, but you grab onto his ankle and his foot. And Assini, you kind of grab onto his shoulder, but as you do, he almost touches his chest and water. He starts to like kind of warble a little bit, and water wraps around him. And he kind of slooshes beneath the floorboards.
Like he disappeared through the floorboards as water.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Can I do like an investigation to see what happened?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
And as you do this, the painting starts to form. You notice Wake is starting to kind of fade in the painting as he's waking up.
Okay, I got a 17.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of peek at the floorboards beneath you, and you see a kind of humanoid water form below the floorboards as William is under you now.
Okay then. So you said is it Wake?
Wake is big parrot man that is in the
Yeah.
ship. William is the water guy that's now below you.
Okay. So you said Wake is starting to disappear from the painting.
Yeah, Wake is
to like appear.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'll just let him appear.
I think Mara will be like, Oi, Wake. Careful, we had a thought friendly. Brought him on board to see your painting, and he lunged at you. And she's like, kind of looking around, trying to figure out what the best way to defend is.
I will say, as you guys were looking, as Assini was looking around, you notice that his dagger was left behind.
Oh, I'm absolutely
William's dagger?
Yes, he is presumably, as you think right now, unarmed.
Okay.
And Wake is kind of just shouting. He's frustrated. He's like, "What is going on? You said you brought him aboard?"
I didn't think it would hurt anything. He seemed friendly.
And as you say, he seems friendly. From beneath, you kind of hear like a distorted, watery. I was just trying to wake him up. I swear I wasn't doing anything to hurt him. Wake almost he runs out of the captain's quarter to go below deck. You guys notice that once he can go from painting to captain quarter. When he wakes up, he's in the chair, and then from there he can't like teleport around or anything. He has to move himself.
So I think Mara will follow him just because you know nothing to say that William isn't lying. So I guess I could. Do I feel like he's lying?
Do you want to roll?
Yes. I got 8 on insight.
Let me try. I got a 5.
I mean, I wouldn't say he's trustworthy. You've trusted him with maps before and everything, but now that he's run at who you claimed was a partner and ally of yours, you don't know what to really think.
In that case, I think I will stay, like, watching where William is stuck in the floor.
Okay. He's so beneath the floorboards. You can in the first row under deck. You see Wake and William, and William kind of goes down onto his knees and he goes, "I swear I wasn't probably doing anything on strawberry." And Wake goes, You need to state your business right now. Why did you do that?" And as he's speaking, he's coming back to a more like human state. The water starts to fade away. And he goes, "I'm sorry, I just kind of thought it would be funny. Um, I really wasn't trying to hurt you. I just wanted to see you. I heard that you were a cool ghost man, and I thought you were gonna grab my arm as I went to go slash your painting. I'm sorry. I wasn't gonna attack it. I promise. I wasn't actually gonna hit it with my knife." And Wake cuts him off, and he's like, "Will you just shut up? Okay, you're fine. You look harmless. You don't feel like you don't look the type to know how to get out of the trouble that you get yourself into." Wake kind of mumbles, and William is confused as to why he can't hear anything, but he speaks to both of you guys through a message, and he says, "Keep your eyes on this one. I don't trust him one bit. Get him off the ship as soon as possible."
So wait,
But
so
you
that
can
does
keep him
that
alive.
does.
He seems honest. What was that?
Wake is saying this to us through magical messaging.
Yep. So William cannot hear you, and you are allowed to make one reply without being heard by anybody but Wake.
So I think for uh for Mara, she'll reply, "ICAP, my apologies," and begin walking to William to kind of like do that security guard thing where it's like you have like one hand under their armpit, kind of
Okay,
walking
cool.
them out.
Yeah, I'll probably just give Wake a nod. Just a quick curt, like, "Yep, got it." And then do the same on the other side of William.
Okay, rock on. You guys want to kind of escort him back to the parlor?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So we're gonna cutscene shift over to uh Cordelia and Fouge. Um, so those three had just left the parlor, and you guys were talking about, I think, a plan. Do you guys want to talk to Forager first, or do you want him to kind of talk to you for a sec?
Talk to us.
Yeah, he can talk to us first.
Okay. Okay, so he's like, "Wow, this is kind of exciting. You guys are gonna go on this big adventure and travel with this weird ghost man. Man, it would be really cool to kind of help you guys, but we can't really do much here. I mean, the forest, belongs to its residents, and uh the way of supplies are harsh around these areas unless you trade, with the company." And everyone who hears it kind of scowls at Forager. Everyone who's just in the tavern. And he looks at you guys and he goes, "Well, do you know of anywhere that we may be able to help you out at all or anything?"
I'm not sure what I'm looking for here.
So you are on a mission to do a couple of things. Your objective right now is to build a fleet of ships to
Okay.
take down. You want to fight the TCT. You have to
Okay.
get to Thaddeus, but you know that you're gonna have to like get through his army first.
Okay. So we need to build a crew.
You need to build a crew, and you need a way to get supplies for cheap. Your ship right now doesn't have anything aboard. It was completely empty when you guys were searching it when you first found it.
So we've got a fresh new ship. Everyone in the bar is apparently listening. Yes.
They probably weren't until they heard Forager mention the TCT.
Okay. Hmm.
Donnie and Dover may have been paying attention. You were just at the table with them.
Don't do that.
Fair.
What? That is fun.
It seems we may need to build a crew first. Well, maybe supplies first. I don't know.
You also Iceni has received a book when they were alone from the little gnome man in the elf city that gave them
How
a
to
book
build.
of carpentry, like building supplies and stuff, and he was really excited to hear about the island that the ship was found on being a
Oh.
really good place to get wood
Ah.
or supplies that you would need to build ships.
Okay. So maybe we could go back to that island. Ow. You think? Maybe? I don't know.
Daddy,
Or we could
Now,
ask.
are you talking? Are you talking to Cordelia? Or are you talking?
I'm genuinely. I'm out of character trying to figure out what to do.
face.
I think
See your face.
first thing is supplies.
Can I turn your face?
That just feels like
Okay.
your responsibility to look for first.
Well, I was gonna say, I think it might be a good idea to have our find our supplies, but we also have to, if we are gonna get together more of a crew than we already have, then we are gonna need to make sure that we have enough supplies to cover everybody.
And you have
You're right.
you have known location of island with a lot of wood, and you have books on how to build ships.
Yeah.
It's very exciting. I think it's gonna be cool to build a ship.
Well, if we're gonna ship, we need to ship right.
I'll say in game, Cordelia and Fuge were kind of talking about that, like butting heads back and forth. And Forager goes, "You know, I think that is a great idea." He stands up on top of the bar, and he goes, "Hey everybody, raise your hand if you hate the Central Trading Company." Everybody literally starts shouting and raising their hands up and like getting frustrated. And he goes, "All right, well, you know our lovely friends here who helped us establish this parlor, they're gonna need some help. So if you don't want to sail with them, we're gonna go over to that island and we're gonna build the parlor bigger and better than it has been before, and we're gonna make that a good fleet embassy, so that so that everybody who wants to help out our friends can live there, get what they need, and get ready to help fight the TCT. CTC.
Just did that.
CTC.
Oops.
It is what it is.
But it seems like a few people are interested in that.
What do we got?
And actually, well, just nameless people seemed kind of interested. in the idea of supplying. When Forager had mentioned sailing with, uh 5 people in particular took interest. Um, one of which, Donnie, walks up to you guys, and he goes, "Hey, uh, I heard that Forager said that you guys might need a crew."
For one. You interested?
My friend Ben and I over there have a ship. We don't mind helping you guys if you want to fight the TCT together, the CTC together.
Oh, the more the merrier.
And
Cool.
I posted a picture to General. You recognize this ship as one of the ships in the port. And it
Okay.
is color coded to be you immediately recognize, like, oh yeah, no, that definitely belongs to those guys.
Okay. Cool.
Get it off! It's going off! I turned it off, Daddy!
Oh, right.
So,
So go ahead.
what do you propose you have to offer us then?
Oh well, my navigational skills and Ben's canon aim. And you look over, and Mr. Dover gives you a thumbs up with like a wink.
Shut the fuck up. Sorry, I just his name.
Dad, turn it off!
Mr. Dover. Ben. Oh my god. Wow.
But I got it. Okay.
Good job. Holy shit. All right.
So yeah, they have their navigational skills and their canon name to offer.
Yeah, definitely. That's all.
I pray that's his real name and not Layla's he uses.
I didn't offer it!
So,
It's off!
so what is that? How many more is that? Is that just 2?
That was
was 2.
Donnie and Dover are
Yeah.
now on your group. They're kind of talking
Never!
to the people around the tavern. They're like, "Hey, we got to get you and as much supplies as we can onto the Snake Island so that we can build that up. Come on over with us, and we'll take care of you on the way." And a couple of people kind of agree with them, and they start walking towards the dock. There's about half the people
Okay.
left over in the room, and this is just going to take me a second to post the 3 pictures. But you notice not approaching you, but interested in looking over at you are 3 half orcs.
Fouge meets their glance. Just taking notice of them looking at us. Making sure that they know that they are seen.
I love this trio.
As you guys' eyes meet, the top one, the one wearing the most brown, steps up and walks over to you. This is the She looks a little bit older than the 2 that are presumably identical twins based off of how similar they look. Um, she's the older of the 2, and she kind of walks over to you, and her feet kind of sound heavy as you would expect, like a half orc kind of steps sound. And she sticks out her hand and she goes, "Foam crusher."
Crusher.
Bone crusher. And what of the others? Again, Fooge does not shake hands.
Fair. Cordelia, do you interact with Foam Crusher?
Yeah, I'd reach out and shake her hand.
Okay. It is a very muscly handshake. It reminds you of Mara a little bit.
Okay.
It's there.
Well, only in strength. But Foam Crusher introduces herself, and then as the
Up
as
there.
the more pelt covered brother stands up, the one wearing most white, he shakes the floor as he walks over to you, with his feet, and he sticks his hand out and he goes,
Daddy,
"Me
can
shatter
you
step."
be an elevator?
I wonder why they call you that.
As you're wondering, from behind you, you notice that the third half orc has seemingly actually roll a perception for me.
Thank you. I had a feeling he would be. Alright, let me roll. Let me figure out my stat. Real quick.
Cordelia, you as well can roll a perception if you'd like. I would like you to.
Oh, I was gonna say I have a +4 to
Can
perception.
you be
See how
an
this goes.
elevator? Can you be an
This is
elevator,
16.
Daddy?
Not 20!
16 and a nat 20. Okay, so he seemingly sneakily, like you notice him, but it looks like he's trying to be sneaky about it. Gets up to you. Um, you barely hear anything. He's completely like metal clad covered, but you don't hear much to his body. And as he gets up to you, he goes, "Tiptoe."
So, you know how whenever a child surprises a parent, but the parent knew the surprise was coming the entire time? You know how they act?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the face surprised.
Oh my goodness, where did you come from? 1 second, please.
As Fuge is taking a second, while you guys are looking at the half orcs, Cordelia, you notice that the foam crusher seems to be the most like level-headed and down to earth of the three. Shatterstep kind of seems like he's all muscle, no brain, and Tiptoe seems to be like your stereotypical run-of-the-mill rogue. Uh, quiet, kind of hunched down even when trying to stand normal. He's just always in like a position to make himself look smaller. Uh, Shatterstep is very broad-chested, sticking out, confident looking, but you know that there's really that's all he's got going for him is looking confident and being strong. I'm gonna post their ship too.
have a decent amount in common with Tiptoe then, being that he is a rogue and very quiet and stuff. I'm not necessarily quiet all the time, but being a rogue, I like to sneak around and stuff, so.
Yeah. You may get along with him.
I like their ship.
Yeah, their ships are gorgeous.
Everything okay? Oh, my camera.
If I don't throw shit
Alright,
on
I'm
the
back.
floor.
I am so sorry. Sorry, landlord showed up right there.
That's fair. You're good. I just I
What happened?
posted a picture of I posted a picture of their ship, and
Okay, cool.
by looking at them, you notice that Foam Crusher seems to be like the leader, the most confident of them. Shatterstep is just a brick house. All he is muscle. There's literally no brain to him, from what you can tell.
Point
And,
him at the thing that needs to die.
pretty much, yeah. And Tiptoe is the stereotypical rogue.
Yeah.
Even though he's wearing like iron and metal and he looks like he would be loud, he's not.
Okay.
And he even you when you walked in, you heard kind of the three of them talking together. Tiptoe did not speak at all. Like you saw all of their mouths moving except for his.
Okay. What did I miss when I walked away? I reacted as though a parent to their child, kind of a faking. What did I miss?
Oh no, you didn't. You really didn't miss anything.
Okay, cool.
He just kind of looks at you and smiles.
I love it.
Foam Crusher goes, "We wish to see CTC sink. We join you, if you wish. All we wish is
As
for
I said to... Okay. As I said to the last ones, the more the merrier. If you would die for the cause, then come along."
Shatterstep goes, "Anything to see them be no more. We have worked for them for too long."
Time to bring down an empire.
They kind of hurry together, grabbing a couple of the other compatriots in the parlor, and set sail on their ship to go to the island, following Dawn and Mr. Dover.
I do it? But I wanted to.
Which leaves literally just you guys and Forager. So Forager looks at you and he goes, "Well, I guess it's settled then. Everybody wants to help you guys take down the CTC, but I guarantee you 3 ships isn't going to be enough."
Most likely not. In the meantime, what do we do with the old
What do we do with what? You cut out for a sec.
the old bar?
Forager kind of takes you outside, and he spins you around to look, and the parlay parlor is an upside down galleon. We just have to flip her and ship her.
I love it.
And exactly how do you propose we flip this massive ship?
He's just staring. at the tavern.
You
His expression hasn't changed, and he repeats himself exactly one to one. What he just—he's like, all we have to do is flip it and ship it.
You say this as if it is a simple task.
Yeah, I know. When we first established the bar, we kind of found it like that. I don't know how we're gonna get it out. But I mean, oh, you know, it would have been helpful. He turns around and he looks at the ships that are leaving, and as he does, you guys see on the dot, Essini, William, and Mara are walking to come meet you guys and kind of join back up as a group.
It might have worked out pretty well if we had had all those people that just left to help us.
Help with what?
Turning the ship over, flipping it over to use it.
What ship?
Mara, roll a investigation.
Roll what?
Investigation.
Investigation.
Oh,
Or
I love
history,
it.
whichever one's better for you.
They're both a -1. Speaking of, I rolled a 7.
Oh yeah, you don't know what the fuck.
Mara has no clue.
What ship? What ship? Why are you guys looking at the tavern?
I flipped the ship or two in my day, and I don't see one in sight. Other than ours, you're not flipping our fucking new ship, though.
We're not talking about ours, Mara. We're talking about the tavern. The tavern is made out of a ship.
She looks at you like the Zach Galifianakis doing math.
Nice. All right. So, as you guys are talking, William's like, "Hey, what are those ships leaving for?"
We've organized a hunting party.
Oh, sick! That's cool. You think I could join? And he points over at his ship.
Mara doesn't let her respond, and she just goes, "No."
Well, I can't argue with Mara. Sorry.
Mara has spoken.
The Mara has spoken.
Wait a minute.
I mean, you've got every right to override me, but you don't trust him.
When I buy it, I never go
I noticed someone say, "Wait a minute."
Yeah, because his sail.
What
When
about
I
it?
go broke it, I go broke it.
Didn't you say that was the same?
Yeah.
Are you guys in character, like out loud wondering why he has a CTC ship?
Yeah. At least Cordelia would. Or, well, I don't know if
I
she'd do it
just
out
now
loud.
looked at it.
Well, you know, if you guys held up your other end of the bargain and gave me the ship that was promised, I wouldn't be sailing around in one of these stupid things that I stole.
Is this the first time Mara's seen his flag?
This, you recognize this exact ship as one of the Central Trading Company's small ships. But
We've come to the
he did
realization that
before
he
you
sailed.
guys left on your adventure. He was looking for a small one person sail ship himself. Do you want to roll something to try to see how he got this, or
I don't think Mara's gonna roll anything. She's just going to point her sword at his throat.
I was gonna say, yeah, you see CTC sails.
Yeah, no. The point of my scimitar is against his Adam's apple.
I would
Say,
ask.
William. You go ahead. You go ahead.
You can. You were about to say something.
You mean for us to believe you, a mere map thief, stole a ship from the CT?
Well, yeah, I was kind of hoping you would. Because you know, our sails have our Jolly Rogers on them, right?
For the
He
most part.
He spins around and points at the back of his coat, and his Jolly Roger is a map with a skull in the middle of it. That ship ain't mine. You can roll to see if you believe him or not.
I was gonna say, I think our Mara will make an insight, but she doesn't have great. It's 19.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
no, he's telling the truth. Know that. You don't know how, but that ship does not belong to him in the slightest.
Right, so you might not be lying about stealing it. But, I need to know your methods. I need an explanation.
Oh, well, you saw my methods when you guys grabbed me. And he kind of his form kind of warbles a little bit in the water, and he goes back to normal.
Well, you've got to stop doing that. That freaks me out.
What did you?
Listen, I promise. I know nobody likes me, and I'm been kind of an asshole, but I'm just here for a good time. I promise. I tell you what, keep me alive, and I'll go sober.
I don't care if you go sober. It's your life, not mine.
I thought it would have
But
been a
it
good
might
reason.
pay to have. It might pay to have one of these ships on. Just in case, you know.
You can have it if it means I don't get the sale on it. Can I have the one that you guys had a couple weeks ago? And you guys had sailed that back with the galleon last time.
I mean, seems like a fair trade.
I don't see why not.
Yeah,
Well,
thanks.
I have no
Anybody-
need of it.
I was gonna say, if anybody has any reasons not to give it to him, let us know now.
Hey, sounds good.
It seems business is in order. You can take it.
Thank you guys. I really appreciate this.
Keep your head
Will you
above
be
water.
joining our merry band or going off on own?
Before he responds, Mara leans over and in a not so subtle whisper, if he joins, he's not sailing with us.
I'm gonna roll to see if he heard that.
I mean, she absolutely did not
I like it.
actually whisper. It was like a staged whisper, if anything.
Well, it was a nat 1, so that doesn't matter. Okay.
Dipper, what are you doing?
So he takes off the ship, and now he's kind of skabooting along. All the other ships sailed off in a south by southeast position from where you guys are. He's going straight south. So he is not. It looks like he's following them. He just is not the best navigator.
The map thief is not a good navigator.
Yeah.
The irony.
Right,
All right. So as everybody's gone, and it's just like the original 5, Forager looks at you guys, and he goes, "Well, I'm gonna have
Stop.
to figure out how to get the parlor over to you guys, or at least as much of her as possible. If I can't take the whole ship herself, but I think you guys are good to start. You want to maybe make it back there, and I'll meet you guys up in a couple of weeks. Sounds like you have everything you need for supplies to start gathering them at least."
Okay, so I mean,
Sounds good to me.
As you
Off we
guys
go
are,
then.
as you
Yep.
guys are pondering this, it seems as if he forgot that you guys don't have any supplies aboard your ship, but there's spare planks around. If you guys want to roll for like survival, you can get some cannonballs and some planks before you set sail to go back.
We roll survival.
Survival.
You said.
I got a dirty 20.
Hey, quit being a butthead. Oop, I got a 2.
I rolled
got a
I rolled an
12.
8.
Oh, I got a 12.
I mean, that's fine. That's gonna get you guys 18 planks of wood, uh,
Take your
10
banky.
cannonballs,
Take your banky.
and I'm trying to like unspecifically like ropes and extra
Thank you.
sailcloth and stuff in case those take damage.
Like,
like it.
basically a chest of your own goods.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Daddy? Puppet? Yay.
Yar.
Yarr. So, let's get ready, you guys. We are sailing back, and as we're sailing back, oh, one sec. Oh, you pinned it. Okay.
Sound way too excited for this.
Well,
I
this
mean, I'm
is
excited as
going
long
to
as
be
I get to
week
punch
1 of
something.
travel. Go ahead, everybody. Well, actually, what are we doing aboard ship as we're sailing back? Who is managing the sails? Who's managing the wheel? What's everybody doing?
I'll help manage the sales.
Mm-mm.
Mara's probably just the gopher, the on standby, the sprint.
Fuge can yeah, Fuge can man the helm.
I'll help man the sails or worry about navigation, like helping with navigation.
Okay, cool. So you guys are maneuvering the sails and navigating. It's going pretty well. You know, the water kind of glistening off I'm sorry, the light glistening off the water is very pretty and mesmerizing. You don't really see too many like small islands on your way over. But when you do, they look completely deserted, just like little sand beaches. I am gonna need a perception check from everybody.
Perception.
I actually have a proficiency.
We are ending week 1. It's about 2 weeks travel. This is gonna be one of the last 2 days of week 1.
That is a 17 for me.
I rolled a 10.
I got a
have
16.
a 7.
Okay. So, Fuge and Mara, you guys don't really notice too much. You notice that it's sunset and it's really pretty. You do think that this is about the time of day where your ship's stealth is at its peak. Um, and Isini and O, you guys notice if the bowsprit at the very front of the ship is like 12 o'clock, at about 10 and 11, there are 2 mid-sized ships. They seem to be sailing in your general direction.
Give me 1 second, sorry.
And you would think in maybe about 5 to 10 minutes, they will be able to see you and spot you. You don't have a good kind of look yet as to what the ship, like the whole livery. You don't you can't see what ship. You just know that it is a ship. And it's 2.
Well, immediately I'm going to notify the people that didn't notice.
Perfect.
And then, I mean, would we like prepare for a fight just in case?
Wouldn't be a bad idea.
I would.
My vote is
It
prepare.
wouldn't be a bad idea to load up.
Yeah.
Into a loader.
I want to milk it on.
So, what can we do to prepare?
Feel free. So we're not in initiative yet. So you can do things that would usually take an action. Feel free to load the cannons. You have 3 sails. Um, so as far as that, when you're in initiative, your speed is 60 feet. If you have 2 of the sails down, you're gonna travel 40 feet at the end of that turn. You're think of the sails as you're setting the speed for that turn. So if your sails are completely down and you start initiative, if you don't touch them, you're moving 60 feet.
Gotcha. Okay. So, are we preparing with the intent to fight, or preparing with the intent of just in case and pursuing stealth?
Group discussion, but
I
it
say,
sounds like a just in case because we haven't seen what.
yeah. I'm definitely saying prep for just in case. As unseen as possible. Still.
Yeah, I was gonna say I personally say that we, on top of preparing, actively pursue stealth because we may have supplies, but not a lot. You know, shit goes horribly wrong.
Alrighty. So we pursue the course of stealth as much as possible.
which to me that means like, full speed, but all cannons loaded and lights off on deck.
Yeah. And try to keep sailing most cover.
I'm on videoed.
I'm actually going to take a place. I got to run Yeah, sorry guys, I've been having some sort of problems with.
So what happens, Jax?
Yep, I need to put my headphones back on, babe.
As we get closer,
Okay.
the visuals of the ship start to kind of form in, and you guys can see the roles that were 17 and 16, Assini and Cordelia. The ships appear to be like a dark red, kind of brown. They don't seem to be owned by the CTC, but they're not owned by anybody that you know. And they do have the stereotypical Jolly Roger, the skull and crossbones above their flag, which their like very top flag, which usually means a ship that will show no mercy.
All right.
They show no mercy?
Yes, and they are sailing in your direction. They have it doesn't seem like they've noticed you yet, or they could be strategically positioning their cannons. But for right now, they look oblivious.
Okay.
However, you have maybe exactly 1 minute to react before they notice you. And it seems like if they do notice you, they are going to shoot first.
Well,
All
shit.
right.
Okay.
This is a do you dip or do you fight kind of situation.
Yeah.
Well, we've got 10 cannonballs and 18 planks. And there's 2 boats.
Really honestly think it might be better if we try to dip it.
Yeah. I don't think we have the supplies to sustain combat.
Yeah. That's probably the biggest thing, is that we don't have a whole lot of supplies with us.
Okay, fair. So I'm gonna need a stealth roll.
I got a +5.
I am the
so-
man at the helm, so I think that'll mostly be on me, maybe?
You and
Or-
whoever's on the sails. I believe you had 2, or everybody might be even on a sail.
Okay.
Oof. That's only an 8 for me.
I got a 17.
I rolled 6. Yeah, we wait on Kane.
I was gonna say that's
Our
pretty
savior.
pretty good. Let's see what Mara gets.
Mara is in the bathroom.
That's fine. We'll wait.
Okay.
I will say, after this session, because this is gonna be like our first time having combat. It's probably gonna be like combat once a session from here on out, and it's gonna be a lot more detailed in story. As far as like, you guys seem pretty lost in the tavern. I apologize for that. Now that we have an established
okay.
plan, I'm gonna be more kind of less open worldy and kind of like, all right, this happened. What do you do? It's gonna be more like kind of based from here on out.
Okay.
stealth check.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Mara does not have the best of stealth.
Let's
That's
hope
okay,
you
I
get
have a
lucky.
+5 and only got 8, so.
And I'm a
14.
+0 and
I've
got
got
a
a plus
17.
4.
Ken got 14.
I got a +4 and got nice.
Okay. Well, so Fuge, how do you navigate the situation? Are you gonna sail straight, or are you gonna peel slightly away from where they seem to be headed? This was a group roll, so even though yours was poor, still like describe it as like how you would want to go about it.
Right. You're okay. Huh? Our stealth relies on the lighting, right?
For a lot of it,
I know
mean,
this.
your ship is pretty decent, as far as stealth. But yes, you have the two brigs are on your left, and the
Okay.
sunset. The sunset is kind of like 4 o'clock from your position. You would need to turn right about 30 degrees to get you in between them and the sunset, so that you're like you can't be seen too well.
I think that's my course of action.
Okay. So you needed a 30-degree turn. You turned it about 15, but the ships sail by.
So we get by unseen.
Maybe.
3 days. I know this has been a lot of rolls back to back after having like I'm pretty sure last session didn't really have any. But I need another perception. Or no, what's the one to like scope out if you're looking for stuff?
That'd be investigation, maybe?
Yes, investigation.
I got a 17 in investigation.
I got a 7.
Nat 20.
Mara got a 10.
Okay. That 20 kills me. So it's been about 3 days. You can see the island off on the horizon. You have about 2 days left to travel. However, when you look behind you, one of those brigs, or one of those mid-sized ships, is headed towards you. Fuge, I will say, because you got a 20, you noticed that when those ships sailed by, the one in the back raised one of their sails a little bit to slow down. And they have been following you and slowly gaining for about the 2 to 3 days of travel time.
Shit.
Alright. They're turning.
So what check are we doing now?
We're doing we have about 10 minutes until we roll for initiative.
Cool.
There is no escape from you managed to evade the sight of one brig, and the other one didn't notify him when he noticed.
Perfect. Okay.
Can you be an elevator?
Yes, there is with that 20.
So-
There is just one ship.
Okay.
Can you be an elevator?
Stop.
I mean, I guess we just have to prep for battle.
The best we can with only 10 cannonballs and 18 planks of wood.
Hell yeah.
Let's get it. I guess we're gonna raise a sail or two, maybe?
Yeah,
Start
maybe
turning and prepping the fire.
This is you guys' ship stats right now.
Cool.
But except the dexterity is a +3 because of the cosmetics that you guys have on.
So, are we able to? We have 8 total cannons. Can we go ahead and load up all 8?
Yeah. So you have 10 cannonballs. You have 4 cannons on one side and 4 on the other. Would you like to load all 8, leaving 2 left over for refill?
I say we load all 4 on the side that we're currently facing the ship that we're definitely gonna have to fight, and then load the middle 2 on the other side.
Fooge, they're directly behind you, so that's up to you. Do you want to turn port or starboard?
Which direction did the other boat sail in?
Long enough to they won't be able. They don't see you guys in the horizon anymore. That second brig is gone.
Okay, cool.
You have you.
Then I'll go port.
Port left.
Yep.
Okay, cool. And what do we have our sails at right now?
Are we in agreement of 2? So 40 feet.
Yeah, that's fine. Raise 1 and give us 40 feet.
Yeah, because I think middling is going to be best here. Give us a little bit of quickness, but
All right, cool. So let's roll our group initiative. So this is the first time we're doing ship combat. Your initiatives are going to be in order, but when there are no enemies aboard your ship, it's kind of free roaming action. We can move however we'd like.
Oh, I want to try. Can I try? Hey, can I try? Just a little bit. A little bit.
It's a 19 for my initiative.
I got 2.
I've got 11.
I got a 9.
I got a 16.
All right, yeah, you guys go first. So go ahead. Your your ship has cannon angle for all 4 cannons. You are about 100 feet away from them, so if you have spells that can reach, you're more than welcome to do that. And you
Alright.
are traveling 40 speed. So by the end of this turn, Fooge, if you do not angle it, where you're at right now, you're in a circle, so you're gonna remain 100 feet around them.
Okay.
Technically Cordelia
Who's
is
going first?
Technically Cordelia,
Daddy?
then Mara, then Fooge, then Asini. But we are in there is no enemy aboard your ship right now. So if you wanted to turn the wheel before someone shot, you are welcome to. However, that is not necessary right now.
Okay.
As far as firing, well, I suppose that'll be the captain moving the ship.
Night.
Honestly, if I may suggest, we haven't done anything yet. So if you want, we could just do like evasive maneuvers. No, they like it seems like they have intent to fight.
Oh, they definitely do. So I'm definitely angling to where we start firing.
So
So does that count as using movement, DM?
Which one is it? Sorry. What was the action that you wanted to perform?
I'm just going to be angling the ship to keep our aim.
That you can just hold the wheel down. That's fine.
Okay.
That's not. If you were to turn it, that would require an action. But you keeping angle is fine. You can actually you can be released from the helm and trust that it will stay. There are little ropes on the side of the helm that you can throw over the notches to keep it in
Okay.
one spot while you run around.
How far away are they from us?
100 feet.
100 feet. Can you specifically damage portions of their ship aiming at them? Can you? Like if I
Yes, I'm
want
gonna
to
tell you.
damage the sail, if I want to damage the anchor, if I want to damage like anything specific, I can.
I'm gonna give you their stats to hit is AC of 14. If you get an 18 or higher, you land where you specifically would like.
Okay.
Okay.
Because Mara's
Cool.
action was going to be firing as well. Firing a cannon.
Yes, you need to get an 18 plus to hit. There is
All right.
no it's just a flat 20. You're not adding anything to roll
Cool.
to hit, but it is an action to aim and your I'm sorry, it's a bonus action to aim and your action to fire.
So just so it's known, I don't have to activate right away. But Mara is going to spend her turn in this initiative block, aiming and firing.
I think that's probably what O would do as well.
All right, so for those who want to attack, roll a d20 to hit, and then roll 2d10 for your damage.
I will be using Eldritch
Nice.
Yeah, I was gonna use Eldritch Blast
because
as
it
well.
has 120 feet reach.
Oh, mine has a 300-foot reach.
Holy shit!
That's broken.
Hey, look at that! I rolled an 18 plus 4, 22.
Jax, you want to hear what's even more broken?
Yeah.
There's a feature that doubles your range. So theoretically, if you take the peak and the Eldritch Invocation, that makes it 300 feet instead of 150. You can have up to a 600-foot Eldritch Blast.
I don't think I
Yeah,
hit.
so-
The cannonball, Kane. Where does this aim?
For Mara, probably the bow of the ship. Like, Mara would probably aim where the ship meets water. Like, just above that point.
Okay. Okay, so as as you light the wick at the end of the cannon, 3 seconds of silence and anticipation kind of settle in before a loud crashing. The cannonball fires from the ship, and it pierces straight and true to where you had imagined it. And that is going to cause 1 hole to their ship and 3 damage.
Sick.
And we had Fuge, you said you used Eldritch Blast?
Eldritch Blast, yes.
Okay. And then we're gonna go back to Cordelia. You shot a cannon, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then we're gonna end it with my friend Asini, but let's go Fuge.
Alright. I get to aim where I want now,
With a 22, yes.
since I rolled a 22 total. Cool. I'm aiming at the wheel.
Okay.
Yikes. That's 2 damage.
The helm itself, or the helmsman, the guy controlling it?
the actual helm. I'm trying to misdirect them
I got 1.
or break the wheel.
Does Eldritch Blast push, or do you have to get like a feat for that?
There is a feat for pushing, which I don't have.
Okay. Yeah.
Say it again, Kane.
But
There is an Eldritch Invocation, but it
yeah,
you have to take it.
I don't think I have it. Let me see. Yeah, no, I don't.
Okay, that's fine. So yes, one of the notches that would be used to hold down the ship for turning kind of splinters off and hits the guy in the forehead, who's helming the ship.
Perfect.
We are gonna hit Cordelia. You fired a cannon. What was your roll?
My roll was a 13. With damage is 6.
You know what? That misses by 1, but I'm gonna say it tears one of their sails. I'm gonna let you hit
Ooh,
that. 'Cause
okay.
That was so close. So yes, they do slow down just a touch.
Cool.
And as we notice that the sail has kind of been torn and ripped apart from its perfect condition, we are gonna volley on over to Asini.
Yeah. So I used Eldritch Blast. Can I see the captain?
Like the man steering the wheel, or the guy shouting the orders?
The guy shouting the orders.
Yes, he's in between the 2 sails.
Okay.
He's on the front more cannon.
Okay. I want to aim at him. And I rolled a nat 20, total 24
Oh,
to hit. And that
a lot
takes
of damage.
7 damage.
Did you double it for the crit?
Yes. Yeah, thankfully
Daddy.
D&D Beyond does that automatically for me.
Oh, okay. Didn't know that.
That was everybody's turn. So your
Daddy.
ship has traveled 40
Can you
feet,
maybe the
and
mama?
it is now they're still in your cannon range, but you're out of theirs. So their helmsman has to use their initiative to turn.
Hmm.
And Does a 12 hit Iceni?
Yes, it does.
Okay, that front cannon that you hit, the Eldritch Blast, you see it kind of aim slightly towards you, and the cannonball gets fired at you.
Awesome.
And that is going to be 9 damage.
Okay.
Meaty hit.
For anybody who's keeping track of stats, your ship has taken 2 damage, and it has 1 hull. If that hull does not get repaired, it will take 1 additional damage at the end of your turn.
I was gonna say by the end of our turn, right? Like we can use this turn to address it.
Yes, when you start your turn, it is still going to be 2 damage. It's not going to add 1 at the end of this.
Okay.
Cool. I will keep track of that. Give me just a second to grab some paper.
Oh, I have. If you need it, let me know. I have a piece of paper next to me. Everything's written down. I just if you guys are yourselves.
Yeah, well, it never hurts to keep track.
I have some little sticky notes. I can keep track of it on there.
Yeah, this even for Opal C, ship combat's going to be a lot. I don't mind helping you out with keeping stuff written down.
So, just to make sure, our ship is considered a large ship.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And it's currently our turn.
No, not yet.
Okay, gotcha.
Actually, yes, yeah, because I just did something with the third person aboard, but it doesn't really affect. You see a little bit of water splash out from under deck as someone is repairing.
Oh, okay.
So how far away are we at this point? With our forward movement?
You kind of have them in a spin, and you tore the sail. So at this point with their movement, you guys are 70 feet away, and you still have cannon angle.
Are you thinking, Daddy?
We are 70 feet away.
Yeah.
What kind of action is it to move?
To move the ship,
Yeah.
that is the helm. Or actually, you want to move yourself forward during this turn.
Yeah, I want to get within 60 feet.
Okay. That would be the action of a sail. Do you want to shout for somebody to help you?
I was gonna say, if somebody, so we need to address holes, and movement isn't super important right now. It seems like we're at a pretty good distance. Is that agreed?
I was gonna say I was going to head down to try to help the best I could with the hole, whether it be patching it up or bucketing the water.
As Mara shouts something about adjusting the sails, the painting inside the captain's quarters starts to shake and glow, and one of the sails pops up.
Oh, cool. So does that translate to us being able to? Well, I'll go ahead and tell you what I'm thinking. I have Acid Splash, and it is a save. Are there within 60 feet 2 people who are within 5 feet of each other on the enemy ship?
Technically, yes, no. The captain is on the front cannon, and the person bilging is directly underneath them, but they're not next to each other. They're separated by the floorboards. But I will count that as 5 feet.
So, well, I mean, like, the literal text says you hurl a bubble of acid choose one or two creatures you can see. Oh, you can see. So I wouldn't be able to see the one below deck.
Was it you're throwing acid and it like arcs?
You hurl a bubble of acid, yeah.
Because they're above each other. I'll allow the person below to take half damage as the acid seeps through the floorboards.
Well, I was gonna ask. It's a save. Can I target the sails?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. What do I roll to save?
It would be a dexterity save. DC 11. I'm a barbarian, so it's not super high. It's just a racial spell, but I saw an opportunity and I wanted to take it.
11?
Yes.
11 is what I rolled. So is that a save or a fail?
Yeah, Ty goes the runner, basically.
Ty goes to who?
Ty goes to person in defense.
Okay.
Yeah, at least that's how I roll, you know.
Yeah, we'll roll with that as a miss. Unfortunately,
So,
we gotta have them every once in a while.
Oh yeah, Mara. Well, I mean, like, I'm a barbarian. This is definitely not my thing. I was just like, hey, wait a minute. You know,
No, and so what had happened with the sale is I'm gonna post it in a little bit. I have to edit it. It's called a command action. Once a turn, you guys have your action, your bonus action, and your command action. You can have Wake do one of the either bilging, cannon damage, ramming, boarding, or repairing. And because there's 4 of you, he can do 4 of those actions a turn.
oh,
But it's through you. So if you roll to have him shoot the cannon, you would be aiming to hit and everything. That would still be through you.
yeah. So, in that case, I will use my bonus action to aim a cannon. So, there is one cannon that is aimed for anybody else who wants to use that action.
Okay.
Has
Oh, go ahead.
has anyone repaired yet?
Cordelia
was
went
planning
below.
to.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have an idea.
You can repair one hole with a plank. It's just an action. You don't have to roll anything special.
Cool. Then yeah, I'll definitely do that.
Okay. So you guys
Alright.
have before you go, Fuge, I just want to explain the bilging real quick. So you have 2 points of damage in your ship right now. Because the action just now was used to repair, instead of 1d4, if the next action is to bilge, it's 2d4.
Okay.
But yes, what were you gonna do, Fuge?
Are we within 60 feet of their ship?
Yes.
Perfect. See the captain?
The captain that's on the cannon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Levitate on the captain and throw him 20 feet up in the... If he doesn't make the cons,
Oh my god. What's the
20 feet straight in the air if he doesn't.
What's the save?
You need an 11.
Oh my god! That's a 9.
Yes! He floats straight up into the air as the ship him.
Oh my god. So the captain is looking, getting ready to aim his next shot. He hears Wingardium Leviosa, and all of the sudden it's just like, what the fuck is going on? He's bro.
In my head, I heard the Mario jump noise.
Yeah, boing. I'm gonna add this as if he doesn't get back down, his momentum isn't gonna continue, but the ship will keep sailing, so he's just kind of there. I like that.
Oh man, now he can't bark orders, and botched unit is a panicking unit.
I was gonna say, not only can he not bark orders, but what the fuck are the crew gonna do now that their captain is floating?
That's a good question. I got no idea.
Alright.
I wasn't planning for any of this. You guys are throwing fucking curveballs at me. The Eldritch Blast, the Levitate. I was expecting spells because I saw 2 wizards, but holy shit. Or warlocks.
Yeah. I'm having fun with it, man. I'm having
This
fun
is
with
amazing.
it.
This is amazing. Speaking
Alright.
of out to casters though. Christine, have you taken your turn yet?
No, I have not.
What do you want to do?
Okay, let's do. Did you say that we're within 60 feet now?
Yes.
Okay. Let's do frostbite. You need to do a con save.
12?
What is it if you match it?
Then
It's a save.
It's a save, yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Oh, that's cool. I'm so fucking scared.
I was gonna do frostbite. I was like, I'm gonna reach up and grab one of these motherfuckers.
Has everyone's gone, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
So, what does the captain have to do to try to break free from levitate? Is there a thing for that?
The target can move only by pushing or pulling against a fixed object or surface within reach. He's in midair. Which only allows it to move as if it were climbing. You can change the target's altitude by up to 20 feet in either direction on your turn. If you are the target, you can move up or down as part of your move. Otherwise, you can use your action to move the target, which must remain within the spell's range. So he's got to stay within 60 feet or the spell drops.
Okay.
It seems as though he can't move. I'm not sure.
It seems as though he can't move. He can interact with stuff if he can reach it. I just tried to have him roll to see if he could grab onto the mast, and it failed. So I assume you're moving 40 feet. So if you don't move, he's probably just gonna fall in the water next turn. You snipe him out of the sky. The helmsman is gonna run to the back wheel that hasn't been fired yet. And it does hit, but he doesn't aim where he was going for. So it's just gonna cause 1 hole below deck. And you gotta roll for damage. That is gonna be 6. So only 1 hole. And the guy who was below deck comes up and starts to load a cannon. That's gonna bring it
So
back.
you're taking another hole.
Turn.
Perfect. Alright. So we've moved 40 feet again.
You've moved 40 feet, yeah, and they're hurting.
Am I still within range of floating captain?
Yes, but by the end of this turn, you will not be.
Cool, I'm moving him up another 20.
Nice. He's like, fuck!
That was my action. Is there any extra, is there any bonus action I can do that would help the ship?
There is still the 2 points of water damage.
Is that bucketing?
Yep, bucketing is 1d4, and it is a. Why did I write it like that? Bonus action to grab the bucket and use their action to bucket the water? No. Did you say you had your action or your bonus action?
I have my bonus action left. And that's it. Because moving him again was another action.
Biscuit.
You
Quit.
can angle a cannon.
Okay. I'll angle a cannon then.
Okay, cool.
Help somebody out. That way they don't have to.
There is currently 1 cannon loaded. That's the one you've adjusted. You guys have 3 empty cannons on your port side. Then you still have 6 balls left over.
Are we still on the same turn of like where I fixed the hole? Or not yet? Or have we already gone past that
No,
one?
this is our next.
This is a brand
Yeah,
new.
this is our next
You're good to
turn.
go.
Awesome. So I will take the bucket and use my action to bucket the water.
Okay, cool. Roll 1d4 for me.
Okay.
I am going to, while she does that, fire the cannon that I aimed last turn.
That's a 4.
Nice. So your ship is dry.
Cool.
And we have a cannon aimed, you said, and fired?
Yeah, but I missed. I rolled an 8.
Oh.
So,
Oh, wait, you had loaded a cannon last turn?
Yes.
Oh, shoot. Okay. So, Fouge, the cannon that you had aimed, we'll say there's that 1 cannon left over. So there is,
Okay.
Assini, there is currently a cannon that has been aimed and is loaded. You are also within range to cast another spell. And it looks like their ship has about, I don't want to say like 50% damage, but there's like, it's starting to kind of weigh in the water a little bit.
Okay. Why don't I save the cannon for somebody who might not have a spell? And I will do Chill Touch. Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
What's
There is a guy by the wheel and a guy at the back cannon.
I'm gonna do the guy by the wheel.
Okay, roll for your damage.
Oh, it's just one.
Okay, well he shivers and he has a hard time adjusting the wheel. His next initiative.
And then that's all I have to do. I think.
Okay.
Because there's not anything other that I could do with an extra movement, right? Or an extra action. Bonus action. Thank you.
There are no cannons loaded to aim, but the only bonus action you would really have is either that or get a bucket ready for next turn, and there's no water.
Okay, I will just end my turn then.
And I think that's it. We didn't miss anybody.
Cordy bailing, me firing.
me moving to do it again?
Yeah, that's everybody.
Okay. Alrighty. So you notice they don't really have much in the way of defending themselves now. They have 1 cannon loaded and aimed at you. But they needed to adjust their sail because they have a little bit of slower speed. They also need to turn it, so they're actually out of cannon range. They can't shoot you, but you can shoot them, and it is your guys' turn.
Okay. So I will use my bonus action last turn, but I will use my action to load and wait. Is it a full action to load?
Full action to load, full action to fire, bonus action to aim.
Okay. Am I mistaken, or was there a loaded one left?
There was a loaded one
There is
left.
one.
Yeah, because I did not use it.
Okay, cool. So I will use my action and bonus action to aim and fire that.
Okay.
Because you're below
Cool.
ship, bilging, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm about to head back up. I think.
Go ahead and roll your dabblage for me.
I got a 19.
Yo! Where do you want to hit? You hit a specific spot.
Can I hit their mast? Their center mast?
It's not gonna cause any hull damage to them, but it will disable most of their movement.
See, I'm not worried about their movement, so I'll go for hull damage.
Okay.
May I ask, can we tell if they fixed the original hole that Mara had made?
They seemed to have been bucketing the water out, but not repairing the hole.
Okay. I was just curious.
And it's 2d10 damage, right?
Yeah, 2d10.
Oh, I got a 15. Almost.
Damn!
Say hello, teacher.
Nice. So that is 11 or greater damage. So the 2 damage, 1 hole. We still have. Who needs to go? Assini and Food?
That'd be me.
Yes.
Yep. You can go ahead. I'm still
Okay.
thinking.
I want to try Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Hello,
Does the 17 hit?
Yeah.
That's 5 damage.
Okay. Are you aiming at the guy by the wheel? The one that you
Yeah.
fight?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, yeah, he's not happy. Fooge, with your trajectory that you guys have been going in the cannon that was shot that tore the sail, you are going to, if you do not either adjust the sails for your speed or the wheel for your tightness of the turn, you're gonna lose angle next turn.
Okay. Do tell me what's happened with the captain.
Okay, we're at the point where he's like just gotten far. You've gotten far enough away because you're spinning in a circle around them, so it took a little bit.
Yeah.
He's now just lost the tether to your spell, and he is just kind of falling right into the drink. If you tighten your wheel a little bit, you may be able to either hit him or he may be able to grab a board next turn.
I don't know. Maybe him being a boy. If I aim to go toward him, would we lose angle?
Yes, it's either the ship or him.
All right then. I'm gonna keep our angle. He can fucking swim.
Sweet. Okay.
Question.
Yeah. What's up?
Mage Hand. When you cast Mage Hand, can you use it to do something the same time that you cast it? You have to wait.
Pain. What are the specifics on Mage Hand?
Typically,
Because
combat initiative order. So, you as the DM could roll.
Oh, so casting it.
Yeah, the same turn as.
Okay.
Or it can
Okay.
initiative.
Cool. Cool. So it would have me casting it would give it its.
Correct, but you would still control it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna cast. Wait. How far away from?
You keep cutting out. How far away from what?
Their ship are we?
You've maintained between like 60 to 50 feet.
Oh, okay. All right. That's out then. I'm gonna try and hit the helmsman with an Eldritch Blast.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Does a 13 hit?
Yeah, exactly. Right on.
Bruh. He gets hit for 1. One damage.
Sweet. He's not looking too healthy.
Okay.
Neither is their ship though.
Or their swimming captain.
Yeah. They've actually
I love that.
you can see a bunch of water flying out of their ship. That's their turn.
This is beautiful.
I would like to do a short bow attack on pretty much any of the crew that I can kind of see. At least one of them. How many are up top currently?
There's a guy like halfway up top. They were both bucketing, so they're both kind of below.
Kind of
deck
running
now.
down and up. Okay.
Yeah.
I might try to go for the one that just came back up.
Okay.
Oof. Nope. That's a 7.
Remind me how the actions for. Why can't I remember his name? The painting guy.
Oh, Wake.
Wake.
Yeah, how wake actions work.
He does any of the bilging cannon actions aboard. It's just it's of a free cost for you. So if you want him to raise the sail, that would be like a bonus action that you would use to raise the sail.
Gotcha. So if I load and aim, he can fire?
He can fire, he can load, or he can aim. He can do one of those things so that you can perform that whole thing in one turn.
Okay, yeah. I would like to have him do one of those actions so I can fire again.
Yeah. Oh,
I
right.
guess it doesn't really matter which, but
So
Fire
Mara
and
kind
cannon.
of shouts, "Cannon!" And you notice a cannonball kind of coming up from below deck, and it pops right into the cannon.
I like to imagine she's like it goes in as she's aiming it,
That's cool.
so it's like a smooth motion.
That would be awesome.
16.
Yeah. Yeah, just not anywhere in particular. Roll for damage.
That is 15 damage.
Okay. You kind of hear someone shouting from the brig, in despair and panic. You assume that there's only one person left aboard that ship that's alive.
I honestly, that's good because I think we're down to one or maybe out of cannonballs, if my math is right.
Yeah, you have one left.
I mean, honestly, if it were me, I say we just leave them to it. Seems like
I mean,
incapacitated them enough.
Either that, or yeah, I was gonna say if you stick around for one more initiative turn, they're gonna sink. Do you guys want to just like fuck off, or do you want to stick around and try to gather supplies?
Bye, teacher.
I think.
I do have a swim speed, and I can breathe underwater, so I could go down and get
Same.
stuff.
Actually, I think I do as well.
I do as well.
Oh shit! All right, so we'll just skip to that then, because this is taking a while. So the ship sinks. The captain, you have no idea where the fuck he's at, but this isn't the last time you've seen him. Food, she's coming for you.
Beautiful. I love it.
I will warn you.
Give me a
He's
nemesis.
coming back, but go ahead and roll whatever you would want to use to like forage for supplies.
I'm going to
I think that'd be survival.
30-20.
Noise.
I don't have a good survival, but I'll use it anyway.
I mean,
I got an 11.
I can do what?
you probably argue.
I got a 6. Investigation's not much better. It's just a +1, so it would just be a 7. Ow!
You okay?
Yeah, I just something stabbed me off my desk.
Food roll 16. Survival.
Dirty 20, 16. I got a 6. And what'd you get, Asini?
11.
An 11. Nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you 30 cannons and 9 planks for those rolls. Those were really good. I just said an entire like 30-second long sentence and realized I was muted.
Oh. Okay, so that means that we would have 31 cannons because we went down all the way to 1, right?
Yep, yeah.
Okay, and we only used 1 plank, right?
Yep. So you should have 18.
18. We had 18, so we had 17, so it would be 17 plus 9.
My bad.
No, you're good.
Sweet.
So that'd be 26.
And you guys successfully make it back to the island that you were going to, your little haven there. In one piece. Everyone is happy to see you. And Mr. Dover and Donnie even mentioned that they had seen kind of ships circling each other, and Mr. Dover asked if you guys were okay.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Mostly safe travels.
we sunk one of them. I may or may not creative.
Oh, well, this just sounds like more fun for us. Hey, Donnie. Yeah, Ben, that's right. The only one not here is Forager and William.
Of course, William's not here.
Alright, has anyone seen or heard from Forager?
Forager! Birdman, no. No, see Birdman. Not lately. As Chatterstep speaks up. And the what the fuck's her name? Foam Crusher comes over and she's like, no see Red Birdman. But we see little ship followed by CTC ships not too long ago. Maybe 3-4 days ago. And Donnie and Dover are like, yeah, we think we saw William sailing towards us, and then he saw some of the trader ships and decided to steer away from the island. As far as I think he was trying to protect us, I don't know what that idiot was doing.
Well, William's William. There's no telling what he's up to.
Well,
Honestly,
I'm glad to see that you guys made it safe.
yeah, it could have been a lot worse. Where are 2 ships?
2. Oh, well, I hope that captain that you mentioned wasn't the leader of both ships. That won't be good. Well, that's if you
I
make
welcome the challenge.
here for the challenge.
I'll do it again.
You literally
Oh,
fucking levitate that ass again.
God. Imagine.
I'd love to see it.
But I hope you're not
That's
afraid of
hilarious.
heights when messing with food.
Yay, I love it.
Well, you guys.
By the
Okay.
By the way, levitate can lift up to 500 pounds. So if there's anything super heavy under 500 pounds, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It's gonna be amazing.
Donnie and Dover kind of look at you guys and they're like, well, we can't wait to see the fleet grow, and it's gonna be awesome, you guys. Thank you for the opportunity to join you and seeing the downfall of the CTC.
Of course, we appreciate the help.
Right, the bastards need to be taken down for a long time.
Awesome. If you guys don't have anything else that you want to do specifically, this is a good stopping point where we're at.
Off,
Okay.
off, north.
I'm down with that. That's fine.
That sounds good to me.
Yep.
Sweet.
I
Thank you guys for joining and dealing with my shenanigans. Freaking levitate, bro!
God forbid.
Hey, you're dealing with my shenanigans. I 2 times now I botched fucking ship combat.